Hello everyone, welcome to Gold Nugget, JAW_success. This is your first time to the channel. Let me welcome you. If you have already subscribed, let me thank you for joining me on this growth path. My desire, as always, is for us to grow together and improve on what we do in our lives. If we remain at the same place every day, we are not progressing, we are regressing, because being at the same place when everything else is moving around us means that we will be left in the background or in the shadows. So therefore we have a responsibility for ourselves to move either with the time or in front of the time. Then again, if we move with the time, we might take on behaviors and practices and habits that make us, in time to come, worse off, because the time have this air of laziness about it, and of course now with COVID and all of that, it has this fearful presence about it. It's as if, yeah, you want to move but you don't want to move because you're afraid that the impact of what is happening around you might cause your demise. But it is important for us to grow, and that's my aim and desire for having this channel, right? That we can communicate growth. And so if you have anything to share, type it in the comments and send me a message and let me know. Share these videos with other persons, subscribe, like, and invite other persons to subscribe and like as well. All right, because growth is not when just one person talk or when one person grow, is when everybody grow. That's why the other day I was talking to some individuals and I was saying to them that, listen, if you're in a company and only the boss seems to be growing and improving and getting the best out of everything, you must realize that that company is not serving you. Yes, it should serve you and you should serve the company, but there should be reciprocity, right? Where you are benefiting, the company is benefiting. So if only one individual is benefiting in our group, then it's not working out, all right? However, having said all of that, my nugget for today is be happy for you. Be happy for you. We were taught in one of Mark Twain's writing that the two best days of our lives is the day when we were born and the day when we realize what purpose we were born for, right? Yes, those are the two best days of our lives. But I would say, to add to that, the most important of the two best days of our lives is the day when we are born again, because that's the day we really realize what is our purpose, when we are born again. And for those of us who are believers, we would say being born again means to become a Christian following Jesus. But I would also add to that, not change it, but add something else to that. Whenever we start to follow Jesus, we start to follow our purpose, because that's when our eyes are open to the reality of who we are and what we should be doing. So I want to say to you today, be happy for who you are. Now, a lot of us are not happy for who we are, and as a result of that, the impact that our life is having is messed up. We can't find a reason to be comfortable in our own skin. We can't find a reason to say, this is me and I love me. This is me and I want me to grow. This is me and I want to become better, right? So because we're not happy in our own skin, or because we're not happy for ourselves, we judge ourselves on the standards of others, and we wait for others to be happy for us before we can become impactful. But as I think one of America's baseball player, Jackie Robinson, I think it was, he says the quality, and I'm not getting it right, but the quality of a life, or the power of a life, right, is the impact that it makes. And we will never have good impact on people until we start to be happy for ourselves. As a matter of fact, if you wait on others to be happy for you, you will never be happy. Because sometimes individuals who should be happy for you would not mind that you fall down into a hole, right? And for you to become happy, sometimes other individual feels that you will steal their thunder or you will steal their spotlight. But if you don't become happy for you, then you will miss out on the things that you were created for. Let me tell you this. The happy that I'm talking about is a happy in the realization that I was born for this. And because I was born for this, even if nobody becomes happy for me, realizing that I was born for this, I am happy for myself, right? I am ecstatic over the knowledge that I was born not just to be here and then die. I am born to be an influence. I am born to encourage others to grow. I am born to encourage others to be saved, to be delivered, to be healed, to be just overly excited about life. Now, I know that there are many things that wants us to be afraid and dampen our happiness. You know, sometimes the fact that we live nowhere, sometimes the fact that we have no money, sometimes the fact that we know that persons don't appreciate us, persons don't like us, doors are not opening the way that they should, we get unhappy. But I want to say to you, don't allow those things to impact the glory of your life. Don't allow the fact that doors are not opening as quickly as they should to suspend you from going to the distance you want to go. Be happy for you. Be happy even when the nights are dark. You know, one of the things I learned from my driving tests here in the UK is that, you know, when you have to know the conditions, and you have to know when the stopping distance increase. You have to know when to use your fog light versus a dip headlight. You have to know all of those things. So according to the condition, yes, you must adjust. But don't let your inner happiness, the inner joy in you, adjust to the climate, adjust to the negative energy, adjust to the negative vibes. Keep pushing yourself forward. Keep looking at the things that are not going wrong, or the things that are not going right can throw you off. Look at the little things that are going right. You know, look at it. You know, for me, one of the things that I take joy in is that October last year, I started this YouTube channel. And 1 year after, or, you know, I have looked back and I have said, Junior, you have done over 50 YouTube videos. Be happy in that. Last year, this time, I had no subscriber to the channel. This year, I can look back and say, yeah, it hasn't grown as fast as I would want it, or some other channels have grown. But guess what? I am now at 67 subscriber. And I could drop this in and say, if you become a subscriber, I would have gone up to 68, right? And so, little growth, little progression. Be happy in that. You know, don't look at the negative all the time. Don't look at the failures. Failures are there to teach us that we are not as strong as we thought we were. Failures are there to point us in the direction of success. That's how I look at it sometimes. Failures are there as well to make us realize that we need to put stabilizers into the process. Because if we don't put stabilizers in the process, long along the journey, way up ahead, we're going to fail. So I want to say to you, be happy for you. Find a reason to say, this is me. And I love me. And I want me to grow. I want me to improve. Yes, they might say I am fat. Yes, they might say I am ugly. Yes, they might say I am mager. Yes, they may say I am the brokest out of the group, the ugliest out of the group. But at the end of the day, be you. Find a joy on the inside that nobody can replace. And this is the gist of my nugget. Find a joy on the inside that nobody can replace. No circumstances can steal it. No pressures can push it out of hand. And let that joy be something that drives you to the next level that you want to go. This is JAW saying, I've learned to be happy for me. I've learned to enjoy my company. I've learned to enjoy the visions and dreams that I have. And I'm encouraging you to do the same. By all means, find or create a way out, because life is not that difficult for us to remain at the same place every day. All right? As we speak, a contact is calling me. So I want to say to you, God bless you. Bye. Love you.